What is up, guys? Welcome on back to another Copart walk around. Now today, if you don't like Mercedes, if you don't like Porsche, if you don't like Ferraris, are you a car person? I'm just saying. Today I got F Sport Lexuses, I got Porsches, I got Lambos, I got Ferraris, I got Teslas, I got AMGs, listen man, today is crazy. Yes, I even have a Camry. We have lots of vehicles to look at today, so let's go ahead and get directly into it. The question on everybody's mind, will TK make it through this next car before he has to switch batteries? No. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to another Copart walk around, and the first thing we're going to look at today is this beautiful Porsche. Look at this. I'm sad to see that this is here. This kind of sucks, but it is listed as a flood car. It is a bio. It is an 03 Boxster. And look, you know how I know it's an ocean flood? Ocean Blue, HOA, owner. Which tells me this was at a housing community down by the beach. Hurricane came in, storm surge came in, and this entire car was submerged. And that's it, it's a wrap. Like, it's not even, hey, the insurance company just comes in and they pick up all these cars and they bring them all out here. Every single one of them. And this Boxster is clean. Look at the water line. It's halfway up the door. That means the engine, everything on this thing was fully submerged. Now, if it wasn't run, if it wasn't driving when it hit that, it might be okay, but you can see already the onset of mold and other stuff in here. You know, look, some of the trim damage already, but you can see the mold in the seat and stuff already. And that's it. Whoa, whoa. All right. Oh, look, a little piece of the trim dropped out too on the ground. Like, it's falling apart. Salt water is horrible for like wood trim and stuff in cars. It just is. There's no, there really is no doing anything with that. And I'm really sad. I'm really sad about this car. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's a sad day. I feel bad about it. But yeah. No, this is not something that I'd be willing to put my money and risk on, even though I know it's pretty. And I know someone's saying, TK, LS swap that shit, bro. No, man. No. No, not for me. This one is not for me. So on to the next one. Well, good news is we don't have to go far. We're gonna go check out this police car next. A GL300 Mercedes SUV with low miles. When I mean low miles, how about 18,759 miles on the clock? This is a 2019. She's basically brand new. And she was under salt water. And what's crazy is a lot of these cars are going to get sold and they're going to get moved to different states or different places. Like dealers will buy some of these and then they're going to sell them. They're going to sell them. Look, this one still has beat sand in it. This one still has beat sand in it. Woo! All right. Does you have juice? I wonder if she's got power. Being that they have you listed as a run and drive. Now I want to know. Inquiring, is there beat sand in the seat? All right, no. Oh, yeah, there is. All right, I'm not sitting in there. Nope, she is dead as a doornail. That figures. Why does that not surprise me? Well, it's clean, like I said. And you know what? I'm telling you guys, because there's so many out here, look, man, the dealers are only going to be able to spend so much money, all right? When I tell you guys, now is the time if you want to sign up for Copart, and go to Copart.com, sign up for an account, get that year, whatever that year is, membership, pay that deposit. Look, man, vehicles like this, and there's a bunch of them here. Some of the nicer ones, like, you know, that Porsche is probably going to go for some money. That F250 is probably going to go for some money. You know, this Mercedes may go for some money, but it's not going to go for what you think. Like, this thing's probably going to go for 20% of value. And like I said, you will have issues over time. I'm sure it's salt water, but it is what it is. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys here. Let's go check out the next one, which is this F Sport. Which brings me to this 2019 Lexus IS300. Clean, man. Clean. Now this is a no start, no run, no power, no nothing. And it's probably because, look at those windows. That is salt stains and salt water in there, boy. Oof. Yeah. All-wheel drive IS300. It's a F Sport too. Ooh. You can see where the water line went up to, about halfway up the car. This one might not be bad, like it could be cleaned. This is one of those examples, like I told you guys yesterday. It's a car like you could clean, drive it for a year or two. If it starts having bugged out issues or whatever, then you part it out. You know, you part out the good parts you can out of it, and you call it a day. But that thing is clean, man. That thing is definitely clean, and it does look, I will give Lexus credit. You know, their recent redesign, you know, with the new way that they got their vehicles, it looks clean. Oh, oh. Damn, man. It smelled like straight seaweed and ass. I'm sorry, man. Seaweed and ass. Oh my God. Y'all are tripping, man. Whoo. Let me try to help nature out here. Leave that open for a minute. Jesus. Oh man, that's so bad. That's not even funny. That's disgusting. But, you know, you'd think you'd see water lines or water damage in the interior, and you don't. Good thing I got this long gimbal. I could just put y'all in the cabin. I don't have to get in there. Good thing cameras can't smell. Y'all have Badussi all in y'all's faces right now. But, yeah, that's not bad. I mean, you'd have to clean it for sure. Get that smell out. But I don't know, man. That might not be a totally bad deal, you know? Maybe not a totally bad deal there. You know? Not for the money. Like I said, cars like this are going to go because, you know, it's going to be listed as a flood, and people aren't stupid. They know that they just had a hurricane here. That these cars are going to go for cheap. Cars like that, like the 3 Series over there that smashed, is going to go for more money than stuff like this. Like, I guarantee you. The saltwater cars are going to go for nothing. Nothing at all. Man, this thing looks so nice from the front. It looks so clean. The headlights didn't get ingressed with water. I don't know. This might not be bad. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, guys. We swapped out our battery, and now we're on to go look at something new. Now look at this. This is a brand new Ford Explorer. We'll come back and look at that maybe. Waterline isn't that high on it. Run and drive. It's 360 miles. Oh, 2,500 miles. Okay. Look at this. This one says Rescue. Rescue. Now, I'm wondering if this is Richmond County Rescue. All right, it's got the Jaws of Life on the side, 69,000 miles on the clock, old Panther platform. You can see where the headlights were just absolutely destroyed. I'm wondering if this thing was in the response to the hurricane to get somebody out, and it got damaged. But let's go around to the other side and see if we see any damage on this side. No, I don't see anything of note, anything that would scare me away from wanting to buy it. So guys, I don't see it is listed as a run and drive. It is listed as a run and drive. Oof. Get away from me, Wasp. Damn, man. All right, take a look at this Toyota truck next to it. I can thoroughly say that this one is, say it with me, smashed. Damn, that thing is done. Done, 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 done. All right, 69,000 miles on a Panther platform. That's nothing. I bet you this thing's got more miles from idling than driving. Doesn't look like a flood. Doesn't smell like a flood. I didn't want you to go straight up. The gimbal's like, F you, man. There we go. Sorry, guys. All right, now you're facing me and we're back in the car. I'm getting better with the controls, so I'll try to edit out as much as the gimbal oopsies as I can. All right. Let's put the key in the ignition here. Spin this thing around. Let's look here and let's see. It looks like she's got a full tank of gas. Mileage looks legit. Uh-oh. Don't tell me you got like a locked ignition or something. Nope. Look at that, fired right up. Fired right up. Not a check engine light. Oh, I see a brake light though. The brakes are on. I wonder if the parking brake's on. Nope. All right, so maybe it needs brakes. AC is ice cold. Let's see, did she go into gear? Yep. Reverse? Yep. Man, there is nothing that would keep me from bidding on this car. Where it's already got the hookup for the light bar and everything right here. Look, it's even got the lift master for the firehouse, wherever it was that it was attached to. Now, inside the cabin, oh, let's see if I can not bang the camera around in here. Inside the cabin, you can see like the wires and stuff here. Everything is still here. Look at this. That, like if you just wanted to use like a regular CB radio or something, this will plug right into the rear. You can screw that on. Your antennas and stuff are good. You got power lines and stuff right here that are all clipped. Yeah, I know, I'm not wearing a seatbelt. Go eat a dick. All your little connections here. Now you could find out what this wiring harness would go to. I'm guessing lights and sirens would be my guess. But yeah, you got two different things, two different antennas here for two different things. That's cool, man. You got some wires back here in the back seat that are going to what? Something. Got some more wires right here that are going up under the back seat, which I'm sure came up here and went into another box or something to control some more lights. Let's pop the trunk, see if there's anything in there, and let's go take a look under the hood of this police car. Now I know some of y'all are gonna be like, but TK, man, it's not really a police car, man. It was a fire department car. It's still a police interceptor, dude. Oh, this is all jacked up. All right, well, it popped. All right, we're gonna leave this running and see how she does temp-wise. Oil pressure and everything looks good. Let's see how she does. Let's go take a look at the trunk. Maybe they left the jaws of life in the trunk. What do you guys think? Nope, just some gloves and a t-shirt and a bunch of wires from where they cut free all of the lights. Look, and what's crazy is, let me show you guys this. You see that right there? Like the lights are still here. They're still plugged in. The strobes and stuff are still in these sections here. So if you had the connectors, you could plug them back up if you really wanted to. But yeah, look, there's like little pieces like this laying around in the trunk, and I'm guessing that goes with that. Oh, this is another one. All right, but it's together, man. It's not horrible. What's back here? A jack. All right, let's go take a look at the hood. I mean the hood. Let's go take a look at the engine. Yeah, this thing had the old school light bar up top. All right, let's take a look at the motor. I'm gonna set you guys here. Again, 69,000 miles, very low miles. The engine does look a little dirty, I'm not gonna lie, but the belt's not really vibrating. That pulley looks good. There's not a bunch of leak down and stuff over here, like oil leakage. This would not be a bad, I mean, for those of you that want a police interceptor, this doesn't look like a bad get. Taillight's got some water in it, but that's nothing new. I would take these off and redo them anyway. I wonder if it did get into the water. Maybe it was, because look, you got some water in that light there. Maybe it did get wet. You wouldn't be able to tell. I mean, the battery's brand new, 12 of 19, so the battery's fairly new. That lens doesn't have any water in it though. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not listed as a flood car, so runs like a champ. I don't know, I'd buy it. It's going on my list. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments section down below. But I think this one would be a good deal, for real. All right, let's shut this one down. This car would be a tank, and you could put, no bullshit, you could probably put 300,000 miles on it all day. What is that? On. Weird. All right. Well, let me know what you guys think about this old Panther police car / rescue vehicle in the comments section down below. I mean, guys, we're back at it again, man. Flood vehicles for days out here, man. Literally, pretty, like, pick a brand, pick a model. I mean, these cars, these trucks were out in what we like to call the rich area of North Carolina. So, you know, most of these cars are really great. Here's a Venza. I'm always looking for a good Venza for parts. That's an 11 though, it's too old. Oh, look at this BMW up here. I know you guys are like, no, no, no. Oh, wow. Nice little 328, okay. Nice little 328. Listed as a run and drive. Okay. Flood car though, so I'm wondering what the deal is. It says bio and mold. All right, they do have the door where it is. Oh yeah, you got wet, sweetie. That's sad. That's sad. Damn. Not a bad car, and she got power too, because I see the power. I see the brake. The parking light is lit up when I open the door for the transmission. That's not a bad car at all. I mean, it's obviously been flooded to hell, hence all the mold and stuff growing in it, but man. All right, let me see something. I want to see if it starts. It says it's a run and drive. Let's see. Let's see. I'll give it a shot. I'll be their Huckleberry for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not? I don't think I gotta put the key in the thing, right? Yeah. All right. Let's see. Fired right up. Car fired right up. When do you know a BMW that's been sitting, it's a flood car, and it fired right up? Wow. Battery, ABS, service engine soon, traction control. Why does none of this surprise me? So shout out to my BMW owners, because you guys know the struggle. And if you don't have your dashboard looking like this, you've never owned a BMW. I might add this to my list. This is clean. And people will be scared of this because it's a BMW. But where she fired right up like that, I mean right up. Let's see if I can get this window up. Oh, so the window is broken. Let me see if I can jiggle it. You gotta jiggle it. Nope. Alright. Try to help the car out, but it's wrapped off and taped off pretty well. AC works. It's ice cold too. Yeah. Well, what do you guys think about this BMW? I know you guys are like, man, TK, pound sand with these BMWs, but shout out to my BMW fans. And shout out to you guys that have been here since Beamer, man. You know, I'm always going to look at BMWs. I'm sorry. She's clean. I'm putting this on the watch list. Look, the lights work. Look at that, man. No bad daytime running lights or nothing. What the hell? This might be a diamond in the rough, guys. It's a flood car, but hey. Hey. This could be it. This is a 09. It's a flood car. It's got 127,000 miles. That's not a lot for this motor. Man, let me know what you guys think. All right, and from on to that BMW, we'll walk through. Oof, that one really got the bad end of the stick in the flood. Ouch. Most of these cars probably didn't even leave their driveway. They just got water up over them and that was it. Like this Audi A6 S-Line. That thing is clean, man. Huh. Yeah, nope. Somebody's already been over here. Look, the air box is unplugged. They're checking to see if there was water sucked up in it. Yeah, mechanical damage. Yep, 96,000 miles with mechanical damage. Somebody drove this into the flood. And that, my peoples, is a wrap. A wrap on this one. Sad, though. So this one definitely got water in the engine. And you can see the corrosion and stuff on like the pig metal stuff in the engine from like stuff from where salt water got on it. Yeah, that's a negative. We're gonna pass on that one. Next. Again, like I said, there's another link in here. Look at this, MKC. What is that, the Nautilus now? You know, look how hot, look at the water stuff. You know, the water line says it was down there, okay? A little bit up the door. This one is listed as a non-running driver, which does not surprise me. I bet you this thing has what, the 2.7 in it? Let's see, 2.0 liter, all right. And this was a black label, huh? A black label MKC Wow, that means this thing had everything you could throw at it. Which ain't much. Sorry. It's not a Continental or whatever, but hey. It's clean though. Sad that it's effed. But yeah, flood damaged cars, man. They come a dime a dozen out here. And they're out here heavy, heavy, heavy. All right, let's keep walking. We'll get through these flood cars and maybe we'll get to some normal stuff that's coming up this week. And then, depending on time, I might actually have to come back tomorrow. I'll show you guys that Tesla. Oh man. So many cars, so little time. All these flood vehicles, man, and you can see the water line. Some of them are higher, some of them are lower. Look at this Chevy. This Malibu LT runs and drives. You see the water line, but damn, does this car look clean. Doesn't this car look clean? Bet you it belonged to like some old couple. Some old ass couple had it. And I guarantee you, they probably maintained the crap out of it. Look at that, the Ecotech looks clean. This whole thing looks clean, 30,000 miles on it. Travelers, huh? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. See, take a look down here. Can you guys see where they undid the carpets and stuff, where the water is all, and you can still see the moisture in the water all under all of that. So that's why this is a totaled out vehicle. But it does still run and drive, you know. If you wanted to be the guy to open this thing up and clean it out, you know, I bet you this car goes for a song. And what I mean by that is cheap. And this thing will, you know, it says it runs and drives. Let's see if it starts. They said it runs and drives. Let's see. Starts like a champ. Let's see if we got any check engine lights. Not a one. No check engine lights. AC works. This car would be a steal for somebody who wouldn't mind doing the work and drying it out. You know, you would have to dry it out. You may have problems with it later, but with a car like this, you know, you're not going to pay a lot for this. It's a Chevy Malibu, man. It's a Chevy Malibu with 30,000 miles on it from 2016. All right, it's a Chevy Malibu. It's not a Lexus. It's not anything crazy. Now, like, granted, somebody might say, well, man, maybe people bid on Chevys. I don't know, man. I bet you this car don't go for more than $3 grand. What you want to bet? We'll add it to the watch list and we'll look at it. I bet you it don't go for more than $3 grand. I'm willing to bet money. Let me just get my phone open here. 133. Da-da-da. Let's open up the Copart app. Back, scan. Copart app is open. Scan. All right, let's see what we got here. Upcoming lot, water flood. Add to the watch list. There it is. Y'all see it. We'll see what it goes for. I'll bid on it. Best bet your ass I would. And then being out here, guys, there are a ton, a just absolute ton of golf carts. If you're looking for a golf cart, if you're in a community, look, man, there's only a couple of different things that can go bad on these. The motors and the battery. And yeah, they were probably under some salt water. But I'm willing to bet you a majority of these carts just run and drive. They ain't got no problems. So look at them, man. They got some 2-seat, 3-seat joints, 4-seat joints, and we're gonna get over here to what's coming up this week. And some of the leftovers from weeks ago are still here, and we're gonna take a look at what's coming up. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, we are back, and like I said, there are rows upon rows upon rows of golf carts here. If you guys want a video on golf carts, let me know in the comments below, and I will do my best to try to get one knocked out for you. Now, here is something that's different. What do they call this one? The CLA? I know this was like the entry-level Mercedes, right? Runs and drives, 118,000 miles. Now, if you remember, they had a brand new one out here. We did a video on maybe 2 months ago, I'm thinking. I think it was 2 months ago. And it had a blown motor. The motor was shot in it. This one, we're gonna walk around and see. She looks good from here. I don't see any damage. I'm not seeing Nathan yet. I'm not seeing any damage at all yet. Yeah, I wonder why it's here. I don't see a lick of damage on it. Lost type, minor dent and scratches. Oh, you know what that is? It's probably a repo. It's probably a repo. All right. Yeah, she's a little dirty. Seat's busted. Oh. Let's see if she starts. Oof. Oof, that did not sound good on start. Remember the other one that was blown up had a very similar issue where it just sounded like dog crap when it started, like rattles and stuff. But let's see. Engine, check engine, tires, parking, traction control, ABS, basically every light you could possibly friggin' get is lit up on this dash. So that would be that'd be a full negative. That'd be a negative for me. So I'm gonna have to say and it smells a little bit like somebody's feet in here. So that's gonna have to be a hard no for me, dog. You know, that's gonna be a hard no for me, dog. Oh, well, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Oh, all right. That charger is still here. Anything new? There's a few ones. Wow, I can't believe that Tacoma didn't sell. That thing's been here for weeks. Wow. See, sometimes it happens like that. You'll have people that'll bid and they just can't get it. Like they either they're bidding on it and then they just can't figure out transportation. There's a lot of reasons why you'll see stuff get left over. There's an SS Camaro over here that is very interesting. It is a run and drive. I wonder what's up with it. Yeah, it's an SS, it's clean. It's got Lucky Wheels and Deals name all over it, Lucky. All right, oh. That's why it's here. Look at that damage. All down the side. Ouch. Ouch to the ouch, ouch. Whew. Yeah. What do you guys think? You think she starts? Let's find out. Let's see if she actually starts. Yeah, she fired right up. She got a little bit of pull to her too. Automatic, which kind of sucks. Oil pressure looks good. She going to gear? Yep. Wow, that didn't sound good. Yeah, she got some damage to the trans. Wow, did you hear that? Yeah, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. Oh, sad, because it's, you know, it's an SS. I mean, the powertrain's good. I bet you could get some money out of that engine and transmission. I know New York and your city's probably in the comments right now. Yo, what's up with that powertrain? On to the next one. All right, this next one, guys, been here forever, okay? It was won, it was lost, it was won, it was lost. It's a flood car. You can see where the water line is on the door, okay? It's an old 1930 Chevrolet. Now, I've featured this video before. If you guys want to see it, you guys could just look on the channel and see it. But it looks like somebody has now pried at it to the point they got the door to come off, and that kind of sucks. I mean, it's cool that I can give you guys an interior look at it, but it also means the inside of this is getting destroyed, and that sucks. Huh? Just thought it was cool. Wanted to look at it again because the door was open. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Which brings me over here to something special. I already know. I know y'all are gonna bitch in the comments. You know, mostly because y'all just hate. So a lot of people just hate BMWs. But again, I am a BMW fan. Hood, fender, headlight, crash bar does not look bad at all. Neither does any of the frame. I'm guessing this is a 650, right? I doubt it's an M car. M limited edition. It's an M Sport. M Sport. So I bet you it's a 650 M Sport. That's my guess. 86,000 miles on the clock. She's clean. All right. I gotta see now. I know y'all are like, damn it. Don't do it, TK. Don't waste your money. Wow. Let's see if she's got power. Wow, these seats are kind of ragged out. And it does smell like cheese in your mama's drawers, man. What the hell, man? What's going on here? All right. Oh, it's stuck in neutral, huh? That's some weirdo shit. Man. Oh, this must have got some serious undercarriage damage. The mileage is right, 86,000 miles. Man, it's sad you can't get it into gear though. Let me see if iDrive would tell me what's going on. Engine coolant low, yeah, with the front end smashed. Transmission position P. Well, we'll put the parking brake on so at least it doesn't roll. Yeah, she won't start. That's a wrap. That's sad. This is a nice car. I ain't gonna lie. I like this. I really do. The interior reminds me a lot of the F10 535 and the M5 that I had back in like 2014. Love those cars. What year was this one? It's a 12. Yep, 650. 650i in red. Like I said, I don't know, man. This could probably be fixed for next to nothing, you know? Replace those headlights that are all fogged out. I think that's stupid. Put some new lenses on it, bumper, kidney grills, fender, and figure out what y'all did to the undercarriage. I bet you something had to slam into that transmission. Something went under the car. It wouldn't surprise me. Is that wheel turned? Okay, that wheel's turned a little bit, but how's this wheel turned? A lot more. Yeah, maybe something went under it and did some damage. Huh. Well, let me know what you guys think. Do 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 do. All right. I see that 3 Series is here. Somebody bid that thing to the moon. All right. We're on the lookout now. Not for golf carts. Damn. They got golf carts all the way through here, man. I bet you there's some new bikes too. Maybe we'll look at some of those. Or maybe I'll give you guys a dedicated bike video coming soon. I should just snatch one of these golf carts and roll around. All right. Here we go. We're looking. Now I'm going to try to find this this Tesla that's out here. The hard-tuned Sonic is gone, guys. I know, right? Ooh. Like white on rice. Look at that. BMW Z4. Pretty. Real pretty. That's clean. What's up with it? Water and flood. It's another flood car. 99,000 miles on the clock. It's a manual. Oh man, that bitch is pretty. Oh man. And it's got the 3.0 in it. Okay. Y'all can be mad. I don't care. This is my jam right here. Let me see what's up with this. Woo, it smells like booty in here. We might be in luck. Damn, it's dead. And of course, oh, we might be able to get to it. We might be able to get to it. Oh wow, never mind. Yeah, I know why it won't start. It's all shorted out. I'm not even gonna put the jump pack on there. Sorry guys, I know you guys want me to do that, but let me show you why first. Look at that. That is a negative. It's full of water in that compartment. You can see all the corrosion around. Nah, I'm good. That's a disaster for, you know, like I don't want to start a fire on somebody's car that don't belong. It's not mine. That said, I'm not afraid to add it to my watch list though, because I bet you I can get it running. I'm so sick of Face ID. If you're wearing a mask or sunglasses, like if Apple doesn't bring back a regular, what you call it, just bring it back where people can friggin' use their damn fingerprint, man. All right, let's see what's up with this. Add to watch list. It's coming up. Estimated retail value is like $8 grand. That would be for a clean title car. So, like this thing where it's got a comprehensive claim and it's a flood claim, it's going to be a salvage title. I'm willing to bet I can get that car for like $2 grand, or right at $2 grand. That's my guess. That's my guess, is I'll be able to pick it up for the super low. Uh-oh. Man, today's video's been nuts, guys. You had all kinds of crazy cars in here, man. Oh, wow. Look at this. Another flood car, but this one's a Jeep. Sahara. I don't know. Was Randy's a Sahara? Oof. That poor little M3. Toasty. Look at this. A water damaged G Wagon. Look where that water line is, though. Man. Stop playing. They need to stop playing. That's a G Wagon, man. How you gonna total? I don't know. We're gonna go around here in a second. We're gonna go around. Oh no, not an S. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I'm like a kid in a candy store. Oh, look at this beautiful thing. Oh my God. No, let me stop. All right, let's take a look at the G Wagon first. This one has one of those clear bras or whatever that went all the way up over the top. And you can see what happened to that. That's coming apart. 108,000 miles on the clock. 2005 G Wagon. This shouldn't go for a ton of money. It really shouldn't. Hey, she's kind of clean in here. It's not bad. Oh, wow. That's kind of wrong. Oh, let me guess. No power, huh? Yep. All dead. Well, maybe the flood got to the battery on this one. But look at the interior. Look at this G Wagon. She is clean. Clean, clean, clean. And there is the battery. Hey, that's got to be you, and you got to get out of the car to jump your vehicle. It's listed as a drive. Hold on one second. This one's a little easier to get the pack on. Look, the seat still works. It's going back for me. I bet you it starts. What you want to bet? What you want to bet? And because it's a flood and the battery's dead, nobody will bid on it. Aw, dude to the rescue. Come on. Or not. Bang! What'd I tell you? What did I tell y'all, man? She fired right up, guys. Fired right up. Check and see if the AC works. The blower motors are tripping. I bet you they got wet. Oh yeah, look, everything's starting to trip out. Do you see it? All tripping, the dashboard tripping. And that's it. She's dead. But that's what happens with flood cars, guys. All right. Yeah. Unfortunately for this one, because it's clearly got electrical issues, you saw it die, even after I put power to it. I mean, I don't know. It's not a bad project. You probably could pick this up for cheap because of the year. And G-Wagons are G-Wagons, man. They ain't changed much. I mean, the interiors and stuff have, of course. But, you know, you could be balling on a budget with this thing right here, for sure. Definitely, man. Definitely. Well, let me know what you guys think about this old girl, this G-Wagon, in the comment section down below. Man, that is going to do it today, guys, for today's Copart walk around. Look at that sheen. I'm over here shining, and I ain't talking about balling or anything, man. Whew. That's going to do it for today's Copart walk around. I greatly appreciate you guys watching today. What do you guys think about that G-Wagon? I think this would be a good little reclamation project. I mean, it's an 05, so it's not like it's got a ton. I mean, it's got electronics, but it wouldn't be totally difficult to, you know, go through the big wiring harness that goes down the middle and deal with it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about all the cars that we saw today and what you guys liked the best in the comment section down below. If you guys want me to look at a car or give you an estimation or tell you guys what I think, whether you should bid on a car or not, you guys can now send me an email with a lot number and I will go ahead and look at it. The email address is in the About section here on the channel, so just go over there and click it. It is TK's Garage Vids, VIDS at gmail.com. Feel free to send me a lot number and maybe I will feature a vehicle that you want to look at in an upcoming video where we, it's kind of like Sam Crock used to do it back in the day. They would look at different cars and then, you know, go over different things and then pull up auto histories and stuff on it. So if that's something that you guys would like to see, let me know. Smash the thumbs up button. Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, for you guys watching today, I'm sorry, I got to drink the water, man. It's killing me. I'm on my 5th one of these. Also today, for you guys that stayed through here or watched this through the whole video, major salute to you guys. I'm going to drop an Amazon gift card again today. 3 hours at the conclusion, or 2 or 3 hours, one or the other, at the conclusion of this premiere in the comment section. I'm going to go ahead and pick one winner. Here's a caveat to that. I didn't talk about this yesterday, but I'll do it today so we make it fair. For you guys that were here live in the premiere, if you're subscribed, you get an entry. If you're in the premiere, you got an entry. If you comment in the comment section, you get an entry. And I promise today you want it because it's a $100 Amazon gift card. So if you want that $100 Amazon gift card, make sure you comment within the next hour or so in the comment section down below. If you guys are already here on the live premiere and you're subscribed, then you're already entered and you already know what it is. So with that said, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to finish this water. And I am going to get my ass down here and get something cold to drink. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one.